seeing violence then, like, it has an effect on you when you first see it, and you learn to like hide it and put a mask on. In prison, it's called dead eyes. But when I first go in, I'm seeing like heads get bashed against toilets, bodies get thrown around. I'll never forget that sound. And the prisoners would come up to me and like get that look of shock off your face. 6 months later, I've got that dead eyes. Did it shock you at first before you internalized it?
I don't remember.
I don't actually remember.
I was too young to remember if it was you really shocked? Is this like
It just happened.
Just happened. Yeah.
It's just like,
yeah.
Right, me? Yeah.
because we was running, when we was younger, we was more afraid of the guys in our area because like they were the older lot, the like the bullies, you know what I mean? So that's who we didn't care about. No one coming from no other area till we started seeing it. We're like, oh wait, those are the actual enemies now. It's not really the guys. So the guys in our area, they were on our side, you know what I mean? But when we used to think, I don't want to go shop because these are there, and you go shopping and have your little tussles and whatnot, and then that's when you start to see the real violence, and then that's when you're like, okay, no, these lot are cool.
Yeah.
It's the other side that we have to be careful of.
Yeah. So your video got took down, and you got a 2-year suspended sentence over attempted 1.0. What's the story behind that for the viewers?
Literally, just a quick breakdown of the attempted saga. This attempted was literally, obviously we started doing music, we was doing what everyone's doing, sending for people, doing this, doing that. Then we started to get a bit of popularity. I was like, you know what? We can do music. We don't need to send for people and give other people clout, give other people for what we're saying. So we're like, let's just do our thing. But every single time you go open your phone, somebody's sending a diss. They're like, "Rah, have you heard this? Our mama said this," and then they're all in your comments, this. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? And the thing is, especially with my area, everyone's so like, we didn't grow up being all on the internet and
not no
sending
media
for
guys.
people. So
Yeah.
it's like on the street level, everyone knows the playing field, everyone knows what it is. But then on social media and on videos, guys will be saying this, that, and it sounds elevated and it sounds like, yeah, they're on top. And it's frustrating. You're thinking, bro, like, you know what I mean? But we ain't said anything about it. So then Attempted was literally, it was just like, cool, we're going to do, and the day we released Attempted, we released 3 other songs. And they're all just to address all this stuff, all this chatter that's been going on. So that's what we've done. We didn't even speak on there was a whole lot of stuff we didn't speak on. We just created those 4 songs.
I feel like that was the watered down version. Like, what we could have really done, that was definitely watered down.
It was watered all the way down. So, and then Attempted was just one of the songs that, I was just going at it, just saying this, saying that, saying this, saying that. And then the streets liked it. The streets picked, because they were thinking, rah, is this what's actually happening? And they're hearing stuff about their favorite rappers that they ain't heard before.
Yeah.
And they took it in. And then after, I don't know if it was a month or 2 months, I think it might even hit 2 million. Then it just got ripped off the internet. And then,
How does it get ripped off the internet? Because I'm suffering all kinds of censorship and deplatforming threats right now.
yeah.
How did they take yours down?
I think it was, who was it in the police? It was
I
one
don't
of the
know.
head. I think it's like the head of gang unit.
Yeah.
I might have
They-
got 2
they
reasons
pitched
why. The first we got told it was because of the quick fit.
Oh yeah, that was bullshit.
The first say was because we had quick fit in the video. So they were saying, yeah, they don't want quick fit on there. You're not talking
Yeah.
mad stuff and that. Like, you're not
Yeah.
representing our company well, sort of thing, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That was the first reason they gave us. Then when we done some more digging into it, yeah, well, that stuff.
Because with YouTube, they send you a notification not on your channel and say why they're taking it down.
It was God.
Bullshit. There was the head of gang unit that went and pitched it to them.
Yeah.
And I think someone died. I think the day after, or no, the day before the song came out. And obviously he wasn't from our side, so it didn't look good. Still, it looked like, yeah, this is all. It was a very.
Was it that
The
time?
tells I remember, car. It was just before the song come out.
Yeah, mad.
Just
Mad.
before, and then
this resulted in criminal charges. Then
they decided.
what did they charge you with?
We just got done up. Like, first it was just the gang injunction.
Yeah.
Then we had the tour, and they obviously said to us we're not supposed to perform the Attempted, but we didn't mean to kind of like go and perform it. It was already like on our set list. It just came on, But you see, if you got cool, you have to think of it. You have to paint. Let me paint you this picture. You got 1,410 people. You filled out Coco London, yeah. You got 1,410 people right there, all in front of you. And this song comes on, and they all start screaming and saying the lyrics before you've even said anything. What is man supposed to do? Like, honestly, like, there's nothing we could have done. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, personally, I wouldn't have changed that for the world. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was a weird agenda behind this whole injunction thing, though, because imagine one time we've gone to court and there's like 4 officers there, but every officer, we all have an individual backstory with them. Like, there's been a situation where, yeah, me and you've tried to send man to jail for something. Because obviously, going from a kid till now, we've avoided jail. We ain't been grabbed for nothing. Like, you ain't gonna pull my car and find something in there. I'm smarter than that. You get?
Yeah.
So the times where they could have and it's failed, it's like they've had this agenda like, no, we need to get these lot. These are the only ones we haven't got, you know. So then when we was I'm looking at Scam, like, bro, look at my man. We all know you, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why is it you lot that's in court right now? So something weird about that case is like they've been assigned to us or something, like, yeah, you need to get him down. That kind of thing. These times we was getting pulled up to like twice a day, 3 times a day, one time. You know what I mean? And we all got on footage and that. Like, why are you just pulling us over so much? What do you want?
3 times a day.
Yeah, bro. Getting
the
pulled in.
space of
Can't
like
you file a
in the
suit against them for doing that?
In the
I
space
thought
of
you
like
could
an
have,
hour.
but you see, when you're seen as a gang member, all types
Yeah.
of laws get thrown out the window.
Right.
All of that human rights, they don't exist.
Yeah.
You're a gang member. Like, we'll do whatever we can to get you down, basically.
Yeah. And they've got all the money in the world, and it's the taxpayers' money, and they don't mind spending it.
I mean, we pay tax. We have a company. You know what I mean? So, our own money that's trying to get us.
They hate when,
put in
anytime
jail.
they stop me and I back out that business card on them, they hate it.
Are they still stopping you now?
Yeah, I got stopped the other day.
Whenever I got written off my scooter. I'm on my scooter. They tried to
Got stopped the other
crush
day.
me off my scooter. I jumped off it. They run it over. Talking about they were just chatting shit. I was just like, whatever, man. Search me quick. Let me cut.
I had armed police. Like, don't move. I'm like, fuck. It's all the morning and that. I'm like this, like, fuck.
One time, my house got police to visit my house 7 times in a week.
7 times in a week?
Twice in one day. I remember it was a Sunday, like, come in the morning. I got my iPad, took about, this is harassment. You lots come every day. Like, I left, I come back, they come back at the night. It's a whole nother department. So it's from Hammersmith. I was like, what do you think this is, bro? Like,
Have you got a lawyer on a harassment case or anything?
not on a harassment case, but now we have a lawyer. We never had a lawyer them days. It was young, so it's just duty solicitors and all that bullshit.
Yeah. Do you think that as your success increases, they're just going to put more heat on you?
I don't know, like, I don't know. I feel like,
I reckon it's past that.
yeah, like, I feel like, obviously, we've put ourselves in a different light and opposed to in the past when, obviously, I was out there, but obviously, we're here now. We didn't get me. They couldn't grab us for nothing. Man ain't done nothing that they can prove that we've done for me. So it's just like, once the injunction came, I feel like that was literally the last thing stopping like them from saying, yeah, you're going to jail. Do you know what I mean? So it was any little slip up, it's like, yeah, I'm not trying to go to jail, and I don't care how pretty much anyone feels about that. Do you know what I mean? Even like the fans and that, like, I know sometimes they want man to do certain things and that, like, say certain things in our music and stuff, but they have to understand that when we're in jail, it's only us that's going to be in jail doing the time, and I'm not doing that time for no one for saying some bars. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like definitely that me and AM have definitely gone past that. Like, we're just at a level now where we're just trying to make money, have a better life. Do you know what I mean?
And even the genre itself is kind of past that whole stigma. It's in a much better position than it was a couple of years ago, whereby it's now people are charting off a draw and people and mainstream radio. You're getting
people
A-listing
doing
and
like
that
worldwide tours and stuff like that. Some people doing
but I feel like
stuff.
we had to take that blow. We definitely took us. It's not only us though. There's a couple of groups in London that took that blow for drill. But now the people are starting to reap the benefits of it. Obviously, we're coming to get our benefits as well now.
What are the other groups?
The only one I know for certain is 1011 in Grove. The police were on them hard.
Quaingface got it as well.
So a lot, even from Bram.
Smugsy, Ace.
Yeah, so they were getting help with like us, the
Valenti.
injunction and all these things. But it's because with our case, they tried to send us to jail for it. They're gonna give us. We got 9 months suspended, but they wanted to give us custodial. You know what I mean? I'm like, hold on, I got my whole life dodging this motherfucker, and you're gonna give me 9 months for. And it's not even about the time, because 9 months it comes and goes. But once you're in that system, the whole recall, all of these things, it's near enough impossible to get out. And I salute anyone that gets out of the jail system, the whole cycle.
It's by design, because as soon as you come back, in this country, it's like 60, 70 grand a year they get per prisoner.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And the feds they do weird things, where they rehouse you in a weird area, and you're thinking, what's all of this? And then they ban you from certain places, and everyone just goes back. Like, it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
How frustrating is it then for the cops to force you guys to adjust your art?
No, that was dead. That whole saga there.
That little saga was a bit like...
Whereby we had to do a song, send it to our solicitor to get approved. He has to send it to someone in the police to approve the song, and then we release it. Doing that whole process was long.
All your songs now have to go through that process.
No, I don't think we do that anymore. Now it's just grab us, man.
Well, we know what we're doing. That's what I'm saying. I was smarter than that.
Uncertain. Like they were so technical. That was like 30 pages, a 30-page document of things that we can't do, like including be with. Initially, I wasn't allowed to be with Skeng, but we have a company together, and if I was caught with them, then they send us to jail for up to 2 years.
Yeah,
that's what that was on.
Crazy.
How does it feel to go on tour?
Amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Nothing. I ain't experienced nothing like that in my life.
Where did you go?
We've done London, Manchester, we've done Bristol,
Nottingham,
London,
Manny,
Manny,
Birmingham.
We were supposed to do Leeds and that this
year,
but coronavirus came and messed all of that up. But yeah,
what do you think of Northerners?
I lie. I rock with the North.
They're lit.
I rock with the North. I was up there for a bit. I was up there for like a year. I rock with the North.
They're lit. They know how to keep it vibesy.
I grew up partying in Manchester and Liverpool. That was off the hook.
Manchester's one of Manny's one of my favorite like tour dates to go to, like performing wise. Like
lit.
They are very jumpy. I like them.
They're vibes.
And what was like your all-time favourite gig up?
Reading and Leeds.
Leeds.
Reading and Leeds. Yeah, the festival.
Yeah.
The festival.
That was lit.
What's the most people that have come to one of these?
See, we didn't even know how many people.
It was a festival with it, so it's a big fuck off tent.
Wow.
Yeah. At that specific time, everyone migrated to our tent. Like it was spillover. Like people's outside the tent just going crazy.
Yeah.
Decimals was like, this is it.
And then Injunction came literally like 2 weeks after that.
So it was weird when we come back from LA. We done that. We went to LA. That was the good time, the prime.
That was literally our
tour
prime
pending.
time.
Tour pending. We just finished tour. Had the next tour pending. Attempted was kicking. Mad About Bars was still rising. Yeah, that was.
So you were touring in LA or partying in LA? Because I used to love partying in LA.
Shooting a video with Chief Keef.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about LA? It's something else out there.
We didn't get to do it up.
I done up the little piece that I done up. Yeah, I said
it was crazy.
Yeah.
We was there for like 4 days or something. But if we got a week out there to proper party club, because that's what I done in Miami.
Yeah.
I was in Miami for only like 4 days, but I was clubbing. I was crazy.
What do you think of the American Birds?
America's nuts. You know what America is? The way I see it.
That's why I moved out there. As a kid, I'm going out there. My aunt changed my date of birth in my passport when I was 16, so I was 21. Takes me out to all these nightclubs, introduced me to all these beautiful American women as Paul McCartney's nephew. And I'm like a little nobody from the Northwest. Paul McCartney's nephew. I want some of this when I fucking... So that was, half the reason I moved out there. The women hear the English accent.
Do you know what? Yeah,
whoa.
The English accent gets you far, And I don't know why, but they love it. Like I was in Miami, they're saying, nigga, you from New York. you lying, you ain't from London. I'm like, listen, hey, I'm to show you my passport, my driver's license, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I feel like out there, like BBL surgery, it's accepted, but in the UK, they're a bit stiff. In the UK, people make comments and stuff when you get your body done.
Everyone too
but in
much.
America, I feel like you can't be a 10 out of 10 girl if you ain't got your body done. I feel like that's the way they treat it, because you can be so beautiful, this, but you're gonna walk past 10 girls that got the maddest ass, maddest breast, slimmest waist, and it's just like, that's how it is. It's accepted. So we'll go with it, or just stay true to yourself, innit?
Did you go on the beach in Miami?
Yeah.
Miami.
Miami, I was everywhere. Yo, only 4 days, you know, but hey, we go again.
Yeah.
We go again.
Soon.
I was the best man at a wedding on one of those beaches in Florida. And yeah, it's something else.
Movie.
But I planned to move to LA before the SWAT team came, because I just like the vibe out there. It's really good. There's a lot of party people. It's very relaxed. East Coast is way fast-paced. West Coast really slow, mellow. And the raves in Arizona, we could only get like 10,000 people, but LA, you get like hundreds of thousands out in the desert and stuff. Yeah. Did you see any of the desert scenery when you were out there?
One was in Vegas.
You went up to Vegas?
Yeah.
In Vegas.
That's where I married the lesbian porn star. I was in the little white chapel on Las Vegas Strip.
Man, you was living an American dream.
And she wanted to go to a brothel on our wedding day.
What?
Yeah.
Barky.
Yeah.
Barky.
That's what we call Barky.
Barky. Serious.
What did you get up to in Vegas then?
I'm all shooting a video out there. That was in, 2017, 18?
We was like 20 years old. We couldn't even drink.
But I was like 19, man.
Like 19, man. Couldn't buy no alcohol. And
Big up odd ads, you know. He had to buy me some weed out there. It was peak car. I couldn't even go in the shop. As soon as I went in the dispensary, the ID, man tried to bluff it, try to give them my ID. They was like, yeah, you got to come out. I was thinking, shit.
They're so hardcore over alcohol, aren't they?
They're strict over there. You can't buy it. Like, if you're not 21 in America, it's long. Do not go America. It's long.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Just go when you're
unless you got like links and that. Like you're out there with the rappers or something, and their man's gonna pattern you or something. You get me? And they can bring you in the clubs and all these things. But if not, forget it. It's long.
So you couldn't even get in the clubs in Vegas?
No.
Until some
18
plus club.
Strip
Yeah,
club.
just shit club.
What shit club there?
$1 a dance. What was it? Love it. Man can't be
$1
getting no
dances and
dances and that.
That was getting gassed. Like I was thinking, what?
Man.
Man's 19 living the
man.
dream, dashing out the dollars and that. These times, what? If you go to a proper strip club in America, 21 plus, yeah,
That's when
safe.
you're gonna know. That was Miami.
Safe.
Lost my head in Miami, bro.
What's your craziest party story?
Probably my birthday still.
Oh yeah, your birthday.
Yeah, my birthday, I was fucked. I ain't ever been like that in my life. Like, I was God. I don't really remember it. I just seen pictures and shit.
Hallucinating?
I was just gone, like, you know, you just black out. You don't really just, I was pretty much there. I was out of it, but it was lit.
No, but we have, bro, if you talk about tour now and then clubs after tour and shit, there's been mad stories. Even when I was in Miami, obviously I went in Miami with everyone, just me and one of my guys and then a couple other men. So, but that time is where I lost my head. Like I was burst, money got spent, the DJ's running my song, I'm getting gassed, I'm like, like, yo, I left the club broad daylight, sun's out, burst. I gave the cab driver like $100. I was like, take me to my hotel. Like my hotel's 5 minutes down the road. I'm just like, take me this. It was someone else's Uber.
Yeah.
I said, brother, let's get out. Like I was off my head. Good thing I went driving out there.
When we did after parties for my workers, we'd like rent a room at the Scottsdale Hilton Villas for a few days, close the curtains, take all the paintings down. There'd be like a pile of coke on one, pile of crystal meth on another painting, pile of ketamine, load of ecstasy pills on that one, and we just go for days. And I'd like I'd have my roller boots on, I'd put my shades on to hide my bugged out eyes. I have to roller boot up to the fucking reception to book it for another day and come back down. What kind of setup were you guys' after parties like? What was going on?
Bare yak, bare loud. Like, you get me? Just get me in.
After party was
After
we had an
party,
after
please.
party, then you have that kind of apartment party. So you have the main event, after party, apartment party, but the filter system It's so technical. If you make it back to the apartment, like, yes, it's only TT regulated. Like, no funny business, no fan behavior, none of that. You lot aren't allowed. But more time, we've patterned everyone that can come back prior to us even going, because we know them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's how people go out wrong. A lot of people go out wrong on tours, shows, after parties. They're just out there. They don't ask the right questions. They just go out wrong, and you hear rappers, all this allegation that, nah, never. Because we're not new to it. When we grew up, it was quite popular anyway.
Man get excited.
So we already knew how to handle this. So like, bro, prep talk before we go out there, and then we go out and have fun.